Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie and today we're going to be cash stuffing $304 and I'm going to show you guys some new products that are coming in my shop. Let's give our cash a quick count so we can set that up. 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, sticky bills today. That's okay. How is everyone doing? I had a pretty good week this week. I'm going to have a pretty busy weekend and I'm excited about it because I'll be traveling with my mom and she has her own outdoor market she's doing. So it's going to be fun. Alright, so before we get into the cash stuffing, let me show you guys what I've been working on. So first things first, it is October. It is the best month ever. This is why I decided to come out with an October mini. It's a little different than what my other minis look like, but for those of you who do Monday minis, this is perfect for you. But also for anyone who just wants to save up an extra 20 bucks, you just do $1 every time you put something in, or you could do multiple dollars per time. So the interesting thing about this is it's cardstock, but it's matte lamination. So it's super nice texture, and I'm actually going to be doing this myself as well. So you can see it's pretty small. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. And I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to do this. I think it's just going to be one of those things I throw a few dollars in at a time whenever I do my cash stuffing. And yeah, it saves you 20 bucks. And if you take a closer look, those icons are just super cute. Very October, very spooky, but still very cute. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing, you may have seen this in the intro, but I finally went ahead and made some placeholders. So these are matte vellum placeholders. They're 5 mil. So I made 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500, and then I made 1,000, 3,000, and 5,000. So these will be up in my shop by the time you see this video. The reason why I decided to make these is because I really needed them, but also one thing that I don't see a lot of, and I could be wrong, but I don't see a lot of 50s. And that kind of inspired me because I work on a low income, and I'm sure other people who work on low incomes, sometimes they don't always have 100 to, replace with the placeholder and put back in the bank. So I resonated a lot with that. I wanted to make a 50, and then obviously I had to add, the thousands and then the hundreds. So you'll have a lot of options there, and then I'm also going to do like a few bundle options as well. So I think the 135 is just going to be a bundle, and then I'll see what I do with this. But it will be up on my Etsy as you're watching this, so if you want to check that out, I put the link down below for my Etsy shop, and you'll see the October mini as well as my new placeholders. So there you have it. Let's get into the cash stuffing. Alright, so let's start with the wallet. So we're going to put a little extra in my wallet this week. Let me see if I have any rollover, except for Fun Fund. I don't roll that. Okay, so we're good to go. I'm actually going to be stuffing, let's do $30 in gas first. Oops, that got stuck. Okay, and then eating out is gonna get $10. I never stuff eating out, but like I said, I have a busy weekend, so I'm gonna give myself a little treat. And then Fun Fund is just gonna get $10, so Fun Fund just has 30. I feel like my wallet is like moving around everywhere. All right, so that's all set for this week. We are good to go. Next on the agenda, let's go into our black binder. Bills is going to be getting 10. So this has 30. Look at this 10. Oh my gosh. Bills has 30. Kia, we're skipping. Hair is getting 5, and that's all it has. Now, emergency fund is going to get 5, but as you saw in the beginning of the video, I do have to add that 150. So this currently has 20, 30, and 35, but let me get my placeholder. So I do have 150 in the bank, and I really didn't have a good way of accounting for that. I'll show you how I was accounting for that. So this represents money that's in the bank. Another thing placeholders are good for is, you know, if you want to put it in a high yield, or if you want to put whatever value you have in like a savings account, checking account, high yield, anything like that, this just symbolizes money that's in the bank. So 150, and then 170, 80, and 85. So 185, an emergency fund. And then I'll show you exactly how I was keeping track of that with this little sticky note here. So emergency fund 150 in the bank. Now I have that resolved and I can throw this out. All right, moving on. Investment's gonna get 10. Oops, and it just has 15 in there. There was just a 5. Dental visit's gonna get 10. Now that has 120. You know, for right now, I think I'm gonna put my October mini in my investment envelope. So it's just gonna save me 20 bucks. And then let's see. Annual fees is getting 5. So now it just has 25. Spending is getting 30 this week. So I'm gonna color in the 10 and the 20. Okay, so spending now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. So 110. And this challenge will save me 250. So I'm excited for that. I do want to get myself a new gym bag, but I want to build this up before I do any spending. P.O. Box, I believe we're skipping. We're going to go straight to travel. Travel's going to be getting 10. This is my new tracker from the Remarkable Dollar. It's so cute. I am going to Arizona. I'm going to Sedona at the end of the month, and I am so excited for it. So travel fund now has 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. My goal is to have 100 saved up. It is a family vacation, so I'm not paying for everything, but I want like a little fund for myself. And then miscellaneous is getting 5. So that has 35. And there was no wallet rollover, sadly, so we're just going to skip past that. Let's move on to the gray binder. Birthday is going to get 10 this week, so we're just going to add a 10. Cross 2 of these off. We are almost done with it. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Maybe next week I'll do 20. And this is just kind of like, my mom's birthday is coming up, and usually my dad, like, I'll use my dad's funding so we can get her presents, but I do want to have just like a little extra in case I want to get her something like just from this fund, or maybe it'll cover like her cake and candles, things like that. So this has 35. I always like to have a little extra saved up just in case, and that goes for anything. Okay, and then we're going to skip and jump all the way to Black Friday. Black Friday is getting 20 this week. So Black Friday has 200 in the bank, 250, 70, 80, 93, 10, 15. So 315 in Black Friday. We're almost done with this challenge as well. Christmas is fully funded. We are going to jump straight to, and don't mind this, that happened in my unstuffing. You can watch that. This totally just ripped, so I have to make some new envelopes for myself. Gas is getting 50, so this is my gas fund for next year. I'm trying to have as much saved up as possible. It's just something that I think would be pretty cool if I had, you know, money for gas saved up already. So did I use, I can't remember if I used a Sharpie or not. because I don't think I used my Expo on this. I think I did this before I had my Expo, so we're just gonna go with Sharpie. Okay. So this has 150. The goal is 1,400, but honestly, like, if next year hits and I'm taken out of that fund and I don't have 1,400, I'm not going to be upset. I might even continue this, like, during the first few months of 2025. So we will see how that goes. I'm just trying my best out here. There we go. Okay, and then Etsy is getting 6. So this is my cash stuffing fund technically, but I keep calling it Etsy because this says Etsy. Okay, so 5 and 6. Oh, sticky bills. Let's color that in. Pretty close to finishing this challenge. I'm about halfway, I think. So this has 10, 20, 25, and 26. So yeah, just a little over halfway. This will save me 50. And I did just buy, I bought something. I won't say what it is yet. But this is gonna, I put it on like a card. So this is what's gonna help me pay for that. It was about 30 bucks. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna be stuffing is my 100 envelope tracker. So this has 78, or we're putting in 78. So 70, 75, 76, 77, and 78. I like keeping this in an envelope now because now I get to count it every time and it's like super motivating to count. Okay, and let me just quickly color that in. So we have 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 300, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $306 saved up so far. We still have a ways to go, but hopefully I can speed this up by the end of the year. So I should be done with this challenge. My goal is to be done with it by like the second week of December. So I think we should be okay. I might start doing 2 numbers a week again. So otherwise, we are all set and done with our cash stuffing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you like what you saw. Don't forget to check out my Etsy if you're interested in some placeholders or a cute little October mini. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!